Alright, now we're going to do a smiley face. We're going to do it in Scratch and then we're going to do it in Canvas. This is what it looks like in Scratch. First things first. Over here we have a backdrop. Now the backdrop is painted using two colours with a gradient, and the two colours are that one and that one. That one and... let me see now, it's that one and that one. Okay, so pick those two because you'll see they come up again in Canvas a bit later using those RGBA statements for background colours, and you'll see some gradient stuff going on in there as well, which you would have come across somewhere maybe if you've gone over to the website. It doesn't matter if you haven't, you'll get to learn it in Canvas instead. So that's how you get your backdrop. So you pick your two colours, get your bucket, click in there with the bucket, and you'll get what you want. Okay, now the head itself, it's bit not so much complicated, but a slightly strange way to actually do it. Here's the sprite for the edge of the head, and not only do you draw the edge of the head, but you draw the stuff that's on the inside as well. Now the way you do that is you use a pen which is a certain thickness and a colour which will be yellow, that's yellow, and you repeat 82 times. So you draw the yellow bit, then you stamp the actual sprite itself, which is that's how it gets it for you. Now if I just pull these out of the way for the minute, I'll show you what I mean. So that's the head. So it's not only stamping the black exterior, it's also doing the interior as well. So that's the head. Now in Canvas we're going to do it in stages as well. So we do the head, then we do the eyes, then we do the mouth. Same thing here. If I just put that back on there and take you over here, here is the costume. It's blown up to 400 by the way. So that's its natural size. So that's what it looks like. And its script is when I receive eyes, go to that spot, go to front and stamp. Alright, now that go to front just to make sure that it sits in front of the yellow. Okay, turn 15 degrees and do it 24 times, which is the 360, and that will get you the eyes. Okay, so let's just detach one of them and we'll run it and see what happens. We'll see which eye we're going to get. We're supposed to get the left eye, I think. Yep, there's the left eye. Now if I put that back in there and do it again and call them up, they should go up together. There's no variables here, so you don't have any conflict. Duplication, sometimes you can get into trouble with whether the variables belong to a sprite or the whole thing. Here we haven't got any. We're using a dir variable over here, but that's it. So back over here, so right and left are exactly the same, so hopefully you drag one over onto the other or duplicated it and just change the X value to get you the result you want. Alright, now for the mouth. The mouth is another slightly thicker, that's blown up to 200, so that's its natural size there. You can make it a bit thicker if you like, and the script for the mouth uses blocks because the mouth's actually got two parts to it. So let me run it and show you what I mean. And you'll see this light up when it gets there. So there we go. So it's doing the mouth and it's using more blocks. You can go away to Scratch and find out what is doing what here. There are two more block or sub blocks being called up twice. Once, twice. One draws one part of the mouth, the other draws the other part of the mouth. And it does it by drawing a semicircle twice, starting from a different center. So the center changes, which is why the center Y value changes here. One it's 100, which puts it around there somewhere, and the other one's 150, which puts it up a bit further, and that will give you a slightly flatter curve. The radius, the repeat, and the center and the move are all defining, if you like, what the shape of it is, and it also stamps the actual costume, the red costume, which is how you get it. And change your direction, repeats it a certain number of times. So you play with repeat here 6136 to get the mouth exactly where you want it. Alright, and that's how you draw a smiley face in Scratch, and next time we'll see how it looks in Canvas.